Okay, this is probably not going to be the best camera work, but I don't really care. I'm just going to call this my story, basically dedicated to Caitlin Cooling, who thinks her life is all depressing and shit because she got bullied her whole life. Caitlin, before I start this off, you don't know what depression is. Stop bragging about being bullied so much and stop seeking attention by YouTube. The only reason I'm doing this is to prove you that you're not actually depressed and you're just making yourself look like a complete retard. The people in Hagley, they don't care. Okay? Okay. Let's start off with... I was an accident, born with a mother who was 15 years old and a father who was 17. And this isn't really a story about depression, it's just my life. I wasn't really treated that well by my mum for 9 years. Nothing good happened, except for my 9th birthday. That was good, I guess. But then, everything else was terrible between me and her. I was very slightly abused as a child. I'm just gonna sit up for a sec. And I was never given anything besides a room, a bed, and some clothes. Then I moved to my dad's when I was 9. Things started to change. I was doing good, and then when I started going to school, it turned round and I was getting treated pretty badly. I don't know how bad I was treated. Like, I had no friends in St. Albans Primary School, and with my mum, we moved around a lot, so I didn't get the chance to make friends. Until I met Cameron Hay, who was my best friend for a long time. And then there was, this year, I'm 14 right now, right? And this year I met a guy called Tate, and he is my best friend. And halfway throughout the year, we found out that we had the same father, and I was very, very shocked. But it was amazing, and he has been my best friend / brother for half a year. And then I met a girl called Grace, and she's been my girlfriend for a week now, but I'm madly in love with her. I cannot explain it. That may not sound good for the first week, but I don't really care. I'm just a person that has really different feelings for a girl, and so that's a love story, my love story, I guess. But other than that, last year there was 54 of my family members on a plane and 2 pilots who, they didn't know them because it was just a private plane ride in Holland. It crashed. No survivors. 54 family members lost instantly. And because I've got such a massive family, it's mental, and I knew them all, and then all of a sudden, just everything ended. Caitlin, you've been bullied your whole life, and I understand that's depressing, but come on, 54 family members against bullying. You're quite out of line. I have had no friends at school until this year, none at all, except for the fact that I had 3 best friends last year, and they all died in a car crash, and everything's just been terrible from there. At school I get treated badly because apparently it's my fault for everything that I'm involved with that's drama. This video is not going to go on for much longer, but I just wanted to tell you guys that, if anything, that is depression. 54 family members and 3 friends dying. Caitlin, you know nothing. Stop. Just don't. Right. Well, yeah, that was my depressing video, I guess. It's, I guess this is the end of it, because now we're here today. Oh, well, actually, no, I've got a little bit more. Right, well, that was awkward. I forgot to tell you guys about, like, online things and stuff that I did. I bought an Xbox and I had it for about a year. Then my dad and my stepmom, they bought Wi-Fi, or if you guys don't know what that is, that's wireless internet. And I made heaps of friends on there, and they all understood me because they were going through the same sort of school shit that I was going through. And then I met this guy, Stefan Lawrence, and he just understood everything, and it was so perfect. So perfect. And I know that he's not like a fake person, because, well, I've seen his face before. And then I started to play guitar when I was 7. And I've been a guitarist since then, and oh, here it is. And that's my amp. I've got a pretty messy room, sorry. But yeah, so yeah, this has been my story, and yeah, oh, bye.